So we have discussed about ajax and the ajax applications, and finally we discussed about these type of methods available within ajax operations. So this machine is a little bit slow compared to my previous machine. So okay, now we have seen the ajax operations with XML last time, and we have done some. We have done several examples to interact with XML data using ajax, and basically the ajax is used with asynchronous communication behind the scene within the web to get the relevant data from the backend, and then we will be able to do all the operations without any problem of the current the front end, right? So without disturbing the front end operations, you will be able to do the backend the data loading and data communication. So that is what we do in the ajax. So ajax have always works with this open method. Once you create XML HTTP request object, XML HTTP request object, from there you can open this type of connection. You can give a URL, and within that URL you can give a method post or get method, and you can connect to that particular web service and the web services. And send parameter also, they are the send parameter we are using blank if you are not going to do anything, and if you want to send some data, you can put that data here and send also. And still we have not worked with the server-side script, how to communicate with the server-side script behind the scene. And the get all responses header means that when the data is coming, the response is coming from the server, the header responses can be taken, or get response header only, particular part of the header can be taken, or you can get the response text. The response text type of things can be taken, like response text or response XML. We have worked with both the response text and response XML. When we are taking the response text, the text data, the data sent by the server will be taken to the front end, and you can display them. And also response XML, you get the XML structure or the XML data, and then you can filter it out and store the results. And the status text will be used to represent what is the current status of backend or the XML HTTP request object. Now here XML HTTP request object is the core for the ajax. That is the core for the ajax. That object which we create in the JavaScript will communicate with the server, and will be able to get the data and send the data to the server. Now you can see that JavaScript is able to communicate with the server. And now what we have to see is that we have taken text data and XML data, and we can check how it can work with PHP type of server-side script operations as well, right? Okay, today I will, okay, I asked you to, we have done one example last time, that CD catalog data, right? That is the example we did. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here you can see the ready state, and we have discussed about those methods. Let's start with another example today. And so what we can do is now I'll go to the Okay, let me anyhow share the full desktop. Okay, now the full desktop will be available on your screen. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open ajax example, CD catalog example. Last time we did, right? Am I correct? This is the example, CD catalog, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir, we did.
Okay, I'll open it with Dreamweaver. And I'll open this CD catalog also with Dreamweaver. Now, all these things are in the server, right? A WAM server. Now, this is the example you got, right? Am I correct?
Yes, yes, sir. This one.
Okay. Yeah, I have added this ha ha ha, that CD also, album. Right. When we go to, okay, the code. When you go to the code, this code is clear, right? Can you all see this one? Okay. Now here, I have listed all these people, right? This artist, album, price. Now what I want to do is I want to do a small modification. I want to do some kind of a small modification. I want to list only the items which are having some kind of a conditional items or CD price less than. Have you done that example last time? To sort these values and list them?
We just copy the XML file and show in the HTML.
Haven't we done some kind of a filtering?
No, sir, no.
No. Okay, let me show you that example here. Suppose that I want to sort them according to the price. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a some kind of a text box. I'm going to have a text box, and then I will type some kind of a text, right? I'm going to type some kind of a text, and with that text, text means the value, right? That value, I'm going to filter out the items to be displayed. If the price is less than that, if the price is less than that only, I'm going to display them. Now, in this example, you will see all these things, right? Now here, I will open it on new link. List the catalog. Here, we get everything, right? Okay. Now, here, this one. Now, what I'm going to do is list the content and values less than 10 will be listed down like this. Value less than 50. The price is not displayed here. Like that, I will filter it out and display. nothing less than 5, 6, nothing, 8, 8, you have some items, right? Like that, how to display the price also to be displayed here. Display them according to the price, right? So did we do this example? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, let's see how it could be done. How it could be done. I'll directly go without wasting much time to that the existing code. Now, okay, let's take this code. I'll create a new file. The same thing. File, new, HTML. That's okay. Copy and save as. I have to save it. It's very slow. C WAMP 64 and www ajax. I'm writing cd value HTML. So cd value HTML is there. Now let's see the code, right? What I do is I create XML HTTP request object here. Is it clear to you, this whatever the things on the board? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking this whether these things are clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means not smaller, right? The letters are not too small, right? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then here what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this XML XML request object and communicate, and we are going to open CD catalog XML. We are working with the CD catalog XML. That's XML document, and I'm opening that one and getting the response XML here. You can see that the response XML, the communication, if that communication is good, we open directly because it is inside my folder. I don't have to give any URL. Otherwise, I have to give a URL here. I'm giving only file name here. So I don't have to give the URL. I have to give only the file name because only the file is to be taken from the real location. Now what I do is I use this XML HTTP request at COM object. COM object got on ready state change. When the state of that particular COM object is always changing, this function is running. Then function check whether this ready state is 4 and the status is 200. That means hit to the server and whether you have received some kind of a data. Then if you receive that data and hit and connection is successful and got the data, then you take the response XML as xdoc. Now here what you get is actual XML data, right? XML data, full XML data. Then what you are going to do is we are going to create a list. List starts with this table, columns, table headers, 3 table headers, and 1 row is there, like 1 row and 3 table headers are there. And next variable art, that xdoc get element by tag name type of thing is there. 3 element by tag names are there. For I equals 0 to I less than title less than title dot length, and we are incrementing that, and list will be incremented with 1 row by 1 row. So what we do here is, now here you can see we are taking x dot get element by tag name artist. Artist, all the artist elements within that particular list. That is no other things. Only the artist elements are given as an array to art. Get element by tag name title. All the titles are given to this one. All the prices are given to this one, but those indexes are same. That is our understanding. Right? If the indexes are different, then you will be in a big problem. Now, what we try do is that indexes are to be same for 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah, 3 items. Now, we go with the title length. Length of that particular title length means the array length. It is an array. Array got a list of items that titles, and length will be taken if the I is less than that length of the title. That means number of elements within that particular title array. We go one by one, and we amend that list one by one. We are amending. So we are creating a new row, and art I child node value will be given, and title will be given. That artist title, and then the price. One by one we print. Now what we want to do is we are going to enter we are going to have a text box, and we are going to enter some kind of a value within that text box. Based on that value, we want to adjust the data what we are having, right? We want to adjust the data what we are having. Okay. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to refresh this data. Now here at the beginning, we are going to pass some kind of a value. Now we want to enter some kind of a data in a text box, right? We have to enter some kind of a data in a text box, text data. Text box data is a text data. We want to enter that data in a text box and get that data somewhere here, and we have to compare that value with the price, and only the values less than that price will be displayed, others are not displayed. That is what we want to do. Now that value what we are entering should be compared with the price, and if it is true you will display, otherwise not, you are skipping it. Okay, that is the logic. Is that logic clear? Is that logic clear?
Yes, sir.
We enter some kind of a value or price in the text box, and that value will be taken into the algorithm here, and compare that price with this price value of each and every item. If it is less than that value, given value, it will be printed. Otherwise, we are not printing it, and we are skipping that item, skipping the printing. So that is what we have to do. We are not going to amend it at the end. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to do smaller amendment here, the CD catalog, and we have a button also. Button is there, and here we don't want to run with the button always. What we do is after this we are going to have show the prices less than, show the list of items less than. Now you can show input box, input, right? Input box type, type text. You can have combo box or anything, right? No problem. Input box text. Then you can pass some kind of a value, the name or ID equal well. Okay. Now there are two ways we can do. We can get this value to this particular the parameter as a parameter and pass it to here. That is one way, right? Let's take a kind of a value we are going to pass. Suppose we are getting some kind of a value as text value, right? We are taking a value as a text value. So here what we are going to do is we are going to write another statement. If, now this is a text value, right? If pass int val is greater than or equal so here we will take a pass double of float, pass float, pass float again. This one, this is also text value, right? Node value. So text, that is also coming as a text. If this node value is less than or equal, there should be another parenthesis. If this node value less than or equal this entered value what we are entering here. Now this, suppose that I'm giving a same parameter. You can give anything, right? No problem. Whatever the thing you pass here will go there. Right? Whatever the thing you pass here will go there. So only those values will be displayed there, right? Only those values will be displayed there. And the default value we take, right? We are taking 100 or something. The maximum value, maybe 1000 type of thing we can give. Here we are giving 1000. We are passing 1000 there. I saved it. Text is 1000. Now value is 1000. All these values are less than 1000. Therefore, it will display for the first one. Right? Everything will be displayed. And if we want to get this value and pass it here, then that value will be passing to this one and display the things. Now we are not giving any curly bracket or closing this bracket because only one statement is there, right? Therefore, no need. Otherwise, we are skipping it. Now what I'm going to do is I do not want to pass like this. When I enter the value, when I'm entering the value, I want to see the things are changing. I want to see the things change when I type something. When I type something, I want to see the things change. To do that, what I'm going to do is, here I'll type on key press, on key press or key down or key up. On key up, I'm calling this one. Right? Key up. Then I'll take this dot value will be passed here. This dot value means the current value of this text box will be passed here. Whatever the thing you enter in the keys, one by one will be passed there. Let's see how it's happened now in this CD well example. Right? Now I have done very small changes, very few changes. Okay, okay, let's see the list. List is coming, no problem. The full list is there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type something. 9. See? Everything is there. 8.5. Right? Then 8.4. So like that you can have different things. Okay. Now both are working. Even I type here, it will work, right? It will work. 12. Right? New things are coming. Now dynamically these things are changing when you type. When the value is less here, there are no any things. Here 7, 8. 8 and you are getting it. 9 you are getting it. 10 you are getting it. 11 another things are coming. Okay, so that way of logical operations can be implemented. For example, here I'm using the input value. That is a creative manner you have to use these techniques, right? Creative manner you have to use these techniques. That's how you can do new things with this type of technologies. Okay. Now every time this communication happening with the back end and front end, and sorting is happening very quickly in the front end. Now, one more thing you have to understand. Every time when you communicate, when you call this function, because we are calling this function, when you click on key up button, we are calling this function. When we call this function, every time that full data of that XML file is coming to your front end. The full data of that XML file is coming to your front end. So that data communication is happening. So it's better if you can do that processing back in the back end and only get the needed data this side. Here we are processing and filtering from the front end, right? That is not advisable. Do the filtering at the back end and get the data. That is the best thing you can do. Next, we are going to discuss about that. Because the data, when you get a large, suppose this XML file is a very big file, every time you are getting that data, right? So your data cards and everything goes down. So therefore, always think that how to efficiently and effectively communicate with the server, because it's delay is also there. Okay. Okay, how many of you have done now this one? How many of you have done? Raise your hand. Only one. What about others? 2. 3. 4. 5. Many people have done it. That's why I asked whether we have done it earlier. So what about other people? What about others? Fatima Rikasa? Only 3 people have not done it. Net B110, Saumya Sevandi. What's the problem? Fatima? Fatima.
Now only doing, sir. Doing, sir.
So what about the other one? Yes, okay. Do it very quickly. Net 10. Net 10. Who is this? Net 10. Is he there?
Doing, sir.
Saumya very quickly raised her hand. Saumya, have you done it? Saumya, have you done it? Saumya,
Yes, sir.
huh? Hello? Okay, mute your mic. Okay, I think only this net 10 is doing it. Okay, while that, okay, raise down your hand. Please raise down your hand now. You can raise down your hand. Okay, now we know how to work with XML, right? We know how to work with XML. I'll show you some more examples here. Here we can see a set of things coming with the title or price and country and company and year. Okay. Now if you want to list them according to different categories, you can do that like this in the combo box. Raise down your hand now. You can raise down your hands. Okay. So can you now just think about it? Now this is a combo box, right? Or selection box, right? Selection box. And with that selection box, can you try how to do that? Right? The this dot value can be taken and you can pass that one. Can you try it out? Can you try it out?
Okay, sir.
How many people are here today? Only 17. Yeah, only 17 people are here. But what happened to the others? Are they on, how do you call, quarantine centers?
No, sir.
So what's wrong with them? Haven't they got the message, or are they not ready to have the session today?
We shared the message on the group, WhatsApp group. So everyone in that group, sir. I hope some are not.
Misal, you are from batch 1 or B2?
B1, sir.
B1, because
I think in B2 also there is a Nisal.
right. He's the batch rep, right? That's why. So, here, what is the element you have to use?
Select option.
Yeah, select option, and you have to give the option values, right? Option values as same as this artist, those type of stuff, right? Okay, you can copy the same code, right? Code, and only few things you have to change. You can say copy the same code, and you have to change a few things, very few things. Once you do this with, and the logic you have to change. You have to change the logic. Because we are not displaying everything, only the field what we select will be displayed. When we select any field, that will be displayed. Other things are still same. Anyone completed? Anyone? Anyone? No? Let's see how to do that as well. I'll go to the coding here. Right. Now what I want to do is I want to pass one item here. The artist is the title, price, and what else we have? Title, price,
Country.
artist, country, company, price, year. Those are the things available, right? Okay. So let's take this one. The Control A, Control C. I'll go to new and HTML. And we write what is it? CD cell selection. Okay, selection. That selection. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this value. So there should be no any. Okay, the list should be there, right? List should be there, and list is passing some kind of a okay. Here I pass something. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pass something here. That is not the same thing I'm going to pass. Input type. Then I have to write a separate thing. Show the artist with what is the first item? The title, right? Show the title with. Show the title with. I'm asking to show that title with something. Show the title with the input. Here I have to again type the input type. Then here the button checkbox, color, date, time. Here I have to select checkbox, not a checkbox. This is going to be not select. Here we have to go for the select box, right? Select box. Selection, select, and selection, the type name should be there, ID or something. Not responding. ID should be there. Category. Okay, I put category. Select category. Then I have to put option, right? Option. Option, the first one, the title and the artist. First one is artist, right? Second one, country, then country, company, year. Any year. Is that all? Company, year, country, title, artist, and price should be there. Price. Option. Price. And then we have to show close the selection. Right? So this is the value we are passing, and now when you call that one, you can see, let's see, my CD width, T cell, CD cell HTML is there. Now here artist, country, and everything available, right? Okay, now it's fine. Nothing available here. Okay, it's not working. We know that. Let's go back. Now the list is coming, no problem. And then on change, we have to call this one. On change, we have to call this one. Then we have to pass this, sorry, this dot value. Now what is the value we are passing? We are passing this type of value. Now we have to select them and print, right? That's what. So there is no any need of this type of if condition with this selection of the value. Now we have to show only the two items. One is the title album. We have to have the album. Now I'm taking that one as well, right? Now the val is the thing coming here. Here I have to take the artist or something, not always. TH album is there. The next one should be here val should be here. Whatever the value you are passing here to the load doc, this dot value will come here. That will be printed, no problem. Now two items are coming. Now next thing is I want to have the title, no problem. The title should be there. Right? Title is always there. We have to select the title. Then the next one is we have to take X, something like X doc get element by tag name. Here we have to pass val. That val what we are passing should be taken here. And again, here it should be there is no there should be no any title artist. Title should be there. Okay, title should be there. Title should be there. And next one is to be X dot child node values are to be there. Now X is whatever the title or the whatever the name you are passing here will be taken here, and that part will be displayed, and the title of that one will be available here as well, and that value will be only the selected items are to be, and then those are listed here one by one. So finally the list will be displayed on this one. Now it should work. Let's see. Now again I'll refresh. Now list Y. Okay, we have to pass something in the first time. For the first time we are passing maybe artist. We are passing artist. Okay. Okay, the artist is here. Now next one is we are changing the country. Bush. Now we are changing to company. Now we are changing to here. Now we are changing to price. That is how it works. It's very simple, right? You can come back to artist again, no problem. Done? That way you have to think. Again, I'm telling, always when you are communicating with the server, you are getting that XML full document down to your mesh, the client side. That is a waste. That is a waste. If you can do the processing other side, that's the best thing you can do. Then this logic has to be written in the other side, not here. To filter it out by using server-side programming, then the output will come to come down this side. Why all of you are waiting now? I wonder why. Because the same thing, right? We have done the same thing. Why no one has completed it? What has gone wrong? Chamat? Chamat?
Yes, sir.
Have you done it to finish it?
Still doing, sir.
Why? Because there is no much thing to be done now. Now, earlier one you have done it very quickly. Why this one? But remember this artist, country, company, year, price, those are to be similar to the earlier, whatever the thing you are having there. That capital, simple, those problems are there. You have to know about it. Anyone having problem? Let me see that. Anyone having problems?
No problem, sir. The code is not running.
Code is not running. That's what that is the problem. That is the problem. Okay, you cannot find why it's not
Yes,
running,
sir.
right? Okay, share your thing. Let me see.
Okay, sir. Still,
I'll stop sharing. Wait. I have stopped sharing and now you can share. Yes, now you can share. Okay. str. Okay, load doc str. Tag name str. You have given the title. Okay, title. Why are you putting price here? Remove. Oh, wait. You have to put plus mark there, double quotation. At the end there, th, after the th. Before price, double quotation.
okay, sir. But I think we have to remove the price.
Yeah, you have to remove the price. Yes, remove the price.
Now it's fine. And
Right. Then list trtd child node t child node t is the str. Okay. xi child node. Okay, go down. Okay, this should work.
but it's not working, sir. That's the problem.
Go back to your code. Go back to your code and extract str. Okay, put a button down. Earlier there was a button.
Yes, sir.
Where is it now?
But on the onload, I try to load this function, but it's also
No. You cannot. Don't try to onload. Do it. Just click on a button and do it. Take the previous code from your thing. Just copy it and paste it from the previous one.
okay, sir.
Save it. Now it's that one also not working. That means there is a kind of a problem.
Yes, before this less than finding less than was working, but now it also not working. This one also.
Something strange has happened.
Yes, sir, but the first this one is working. This one is working, sir.
Then where is the problem? Com object. Okay, that is okay. So where is the last one? Combo box. Okay. Here, go down. Select ID cat on change. On change load of this value. Option. Price. Select option. On change. On change. On load. Also okay. Go up.
Click
On change. On click. Can you go up? Okay. Now str is coming. What are these things?
no, I was trying to say another thing.
Request object function. This 200. Home object. Okay. Xdoc. This responsive XML. Stop. Xdoc. Get element by name. Str. Okay. Length. T dot length. Can you show your XML? XML. 3D catalog. Okay, go the back. Go back. Have you copy something from that XML document and paste it here?
I didn't get that, sir.
Did you copy anything from the XML document to here?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Which part?
Yeah, this one.
Title and all. You are getting those things, ne? There are 2 price items. Why? Your last one should be here, right? Here. Okay. Price. True HTML list table. Again, go up, save it.
Okay, sir.
Combo selection.
Maybe I should try this from the scratch, maybe.
No, response XML. On ready state change. Maybe you have changed some kind of, maybe letter or something. Yeah.
This one I copied from the working file, from the search file.
That one is working,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes.
Go to that one. Mhm. I think some kind of a semicolon or something missing. Just check it. Do you have a
Yes, sir.
Dreamweaver
Yes. I
somewhere?
have.
Just open it by using Dreamweaver.
Okay, sir.
Here.
Yes, sir.
This TD XI node value child nodes. That one okay, ne? Nothing highlights, right?
Yes, sir.
Go down. On change this value. STR. Okay, go up again. It seems that correct.
What, sir?
It seems it's correct.
Yes, sir. Yes. Code is correct.
There is one way of checking it. Okay, replace this str with maybe artist. Yes, artist. No, don't type it. Just remove it. Remove str and here str with artist in this line number 17. Artist, okay. Now put that here str with artist here in this second the line number 20. 20.
Okay, sir.
Artist and there is no any plus mark or anything. Remove this double quotation. and go down. Artist X. Okay. Go down. Go down. Now call without anything. Log doc. Only button. Right. Okay. And remove this load doc. Wait. That selection it. Control X. Yeah. Okay. There's a working code available somewhere, right?
Yes, sir. This one is working.
Yeah, right. Copy that one totally. No, the first one.
Yes, sir.
First one. That listing one, the previous.
This one also wasn't working, sir, now. But it worked before when we are checking.
No.
This is
No, the earliest one, firstmost one, that list of items we have
okay,
listed.
this I modified this one. This is the first code.
Yeah,
first
then you cannot find the working one.
This one is working, sir.
Yes, but when you are removing this, there are so many things available to remove.
Just the if clause, only if clause.
No. There are title, artist, price, and all these things are there.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Okay, take that one.
Okay, sir.
Paste it there.
I paste it and
Okay, remove those that conditions and the price also. Now, are you passing any parameter? Don't pass any parameters.
okay, sir.
No parameters. Are there any parameters?
Removed, sir. I removed.
Yeah. And the price one also you have to remove.
Okay, sir.
Now just try.
So,
Okay. The price, there's a problem.
yes, I should remove from here.
Yeah.
Here, I should create.
Where is that? Okay. And put that one as str. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, okay. And put that one as well. Right. No title needed. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. Right. Now just try it. No.
Now it's working, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. The people who are raising their hand, have you done it? Have you done it? Okay. The Nisal. Okay. Now Chamat. Others. Okay. Many people have done it, right? Okay. Fatima.
Not working, sir.
Okay, share the screen. Share the screen. Does your that on click button working? Button working or not? Is it working?
No, sir.
That one also not working. The previous one working, right? Fatima, the previous one?
No, sir. That also not working.
Then you should have to tell it no at that moment. Which one is working? Which one is working?
First one, that list.
Okay, so take that one. Okay. It's this one. Okay, copy this one. Copy this one. Copy whole thing, right? Go to a new one, brand new one. Paste it. Save it with a new name. Where's your XML file? Where's your XML file? We cannot see.
Yes.
On the, can you go to that the web folder? So we cannot do this thing because she is not responding properly, right? I have to unshare that one. Okay, anyhow, we have to stop here. And let's do we, the next day we are going to do the communication with the server-side scripts, right? Server-side script communication will be done next time. So today we are going to stop here. And okay, next week again we can meet by 5:30.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you can raise your hand. Okay.
Thank you very
What?
much, sir.
Okay, welcome.